if you don't feel like he's good, keep saying he's good until he really changes your heart. Because that's another thing too. We didn't touch on this with sovereignty, is that he can soften and harden a heart.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He's not going to change your will. He's not going to change what you do, but he can, just like the collie herding, right? He can soften a heart and he can harden a heart, right? So kind of recognizing that too, like ask him to soften your heart towards him. Ask it, like that's humbling to show up and be like, God, I'm kind of really ticked at you right now. Can you help me love you the way that you deserve to be loved? Start with what you know is truth, and your heart will catch up.
Yes, that's really, really good, Jen. And I've been praying, like, help me to see the good, because like sometimes I'm like, I can't. I'm sure it's there.
And you're like, you work all things together for my good, including
sure
this garbage that I'm in right now.
But I can't see. So help me see.
Because it could be like 20, like this is what's so crazy. That's why that revelation was so good for me, was that like if you're just looking at right now, it feels like he's not good and sovereign, right? Or that he's not good. He's definitely sovereign. Feels like he's not good.
Yeah.
But you zoom out, think about like Joseph, right? And he gets this beautiful dream and he's like, I'm gonna have this coat and and life's gonna be great and I'm gonna rule over all my brothers. And then they throw him in a hole, threaten to kill him, sell him to slavery. Yeah. He works his way up, gains favor with the Pharaoh, the general first, right? And then his wife tries to seduce him, and he gets kicked out and into prison.
That's right. And I forgot. He went through
all of that. He's still praising God, and he's like, God's gonna work it all together for my good. But if he had just zoomed in on any one of those pieces, you're like, even this works together for my good. Even this, God, and yes was the answer. He worked all that mess, getting thrown in the hole. But like, think about how long that mess was before God worked it all together for his good.
Before it came to,
so even if you don't see him working, you just have to keep reminding yourself, he's working, working
all things together for good.
Exactly. Just not always in your time frame.
Not usually. And not what we always think it's going to look like.